Shahjahan Sheikh's cross-examination by the CID team that is probing the allegations of land grab and sexual misconduct by the TMC leader. The TMC leader was arrested after a manhunt that lasted for 55 days. Take a look at the details that have come in on his interrogation. Now, this is, of course, a big NewsX exclusive. This is what we are picking up through our sources. Let's quickly try and break down some of those details for you, what we have managed to access so far. This is source-based information coming in on the Shahjahan interrogation. Sources tell NewsX that Shahjahan was in Sandeshkhali area for the whole month of January. This is, of course, the embattled TMC leader, who you can see on your screen. And sources also telling us that Shahjahan Sheikh used to live in houses of different followers in different islands of Sandeshkhali. So he would keep shifting his location. Meanwhile, reportedly he had fled from Sandeshkhali towards Sundarban in early February. Then he returned to the Meenakhan area by the 15th. That is where, of course, he was when he was in hiding so far. After the attack on the ED officers on the 5th, Shahjahan had held a meeting with close personnel to create an escape blueprint. Remember, all of this after that attack took place on the ED officers who had come to arrest him. He was not using his mobile phone. He was making emergency calls reportedly from the phone of his house. So from the landline. So these, of course, are inputs coming in on Shahjahan Sheikh's whereabouts and how he, of course, hatched the plan of trying to evade arrest. Renik Datta is joining us for more details on this story. Renik, we are accessing news through our sources of where Shahjahan Sheikh was all this while.
एकदम देखिए, शाहजहां शेख को इंट्रोगेट कर रहे हैं सीआईडी, और सीआईडी की तरफ से जो सोर्सेस की तरफ से खबर आ रहा है कि शाहजहां शेख की तरफ जब पूछा गया था वो ये 55 दिन कहाँ थे, उसी टाइम में शाहजहां शेख की तरफ से कहा गया था कि ये पूरा जनवरी महीने में वो संदेशखाली एरिया में ही थे, संदेशखाली के बाहर कहीं नहीं गए थे। जिस दिन ये घटना घटा था 5 तारीख एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट ऑफिसर्स के ऊपर जो हमला का घटना, उस घटना के बाद रात में वो एक मीटिंग किए थे। मीटिंग करने के बाद वो जानने की कोशिश किए थे कि इस घटना का प्रभाव क्या पड़ सकता है, क्या पुलिस के पास कंप्लेन होने के बाद क्या हो सकता है उनका ऊपर, और जो उनका क्लोजेस है उन लोगों को लेकर ये मीटिंग किया गया था। उनके घर से करीब 3 किलोमीटर के रेडियस में ही वो मीटिंग हुआ था। उसके बाद ही एक ब्लूप्रिंट तैयार हुआ था, अगर उनके नाम पे एफआईआर होगा तो वो कैसे एस्केप करेगा, कौन से जगह में जाएगा। उसके बाद ही फरवरी महीने में जब ये संदेशखाली घटना सामने आने लगा, उसी टाइम में वो संदेशखाली छोड़ दिए। संदेशखाली छोड़ने के बाद सुंदरबन में वो रुके थे। सुंदरबन का डीप फॉरेस्ट में, हम लोग जैसे कि कह रहे थे कि सुंदरबन डीप फॉरेस्ट में हो सकता है ये शेख शाहजहां, क्योंकि उधर उनका 2 घर है, उसी जगह में वो चले गए थे। उसके बाद ही यह घटना जिस तरीके से रूप लेने लगा था, उसके बाद शेख शाहजहां मीनाखा पुलिस स्टेशन के एरिया में 15 तारीख के बाद से रहने लगा था। शेख शाहजहां ने यह भी कहा है कि वो एक घर में 2 दिन के ज्यादा नहीं रहते थे, यानी 2 रात बिताने के बाद ही वो घर शिफ्ट कर लेते थे। उसका जो करीबी है वो करीबी के घर में वो चले जाते थे और वो मोबाइल भी इस्तेमाल नहीं कर रहे थे। जो करीबी के घर में वो रह रहे थे, उनका जो लैंडलाइन फोन है वो इस्तेमाल करते हुए इमरजेंसी कॉल वो करते थे। और उसके बाद ही मीनाखा पुलिस स्टेशन एरिया से पुलिस ने उनको गिरफ्तार कर लिया है। और ये जो पूरा घटना, ये घटना में अभी सीआईडी का जो ध्यान में है, कौन कौन से घर में शेख शाहजहां रहते थे और कौन उनको एस्केप करने में हेल्प किया, और शेख शाहजहां कौन से लोकेशन में जा रहे थे, उसके किसके साथ बात हुआ, ये भी सीआईडी की तरफ से देखा जा रहा है। और ये भी देखा जा रहा है कि शेख शाहजहां के अलावा शेख शाहजहां को मदद करने में कौन से लोग शामिल हैं। अभी तक सीआईडी की तरफ से जो कहा जा रहा है कि शेख शाहजहां सही तरीके से इंट्रोगेशन में हेल्प नहीं कर रहा है, उनको जो भी पूछा जा रहा है वो घुमा फिरा के वो जवाब दे रहा है। मगर सीआईडी का जो सूत्र मार्फत से हम लोगों को ये खबर मिला है कि शेख शाहजहां पूरा जनवरी महीने संदेशखाली में ही रुके थे, और उसके बाद ही मीनाखा पुलिस स्टेशन एरिया में फरवरी का 15 तारीख के बाद वो मीनाखा पुलिस स्टेशन के एरिया में आए। अभी देखना है सीआईडी का ये जो इंट्रोगेशन, ये प्रोसीजर में सीआईडी के हाथ कौन से सूत्र लगते हैं, और शेख शाहजहां के नाम पे और दूसरा जो केस है वो केस में क्या नया डेवलपमेंट आते हैं।
जी बिल्कुल रेनिक, बने रहिए आप हमारे संग। जोयता बासु, एडिटर द संडे गार्डियन, also joins us now. Joyita, what do you make of the plan that was hatched to evade arrest by Shahjahan Sheikh?
Uday, it is but natural that Shahjahan, being the criminal that he is, will hatch a plan. But what is more important is what is more important is exactly the role that has been played by sections of the Trinamool Congress party, sections of the state administration in facilitating this kind of, the hiding that he went through, that he was absconding. What role did these people play in ensuring that Shahjahan could escape the long arm of law? In fact, if you ask me, even now what is going on in terms of, that they're talking about that he's refusing to cooperate. I mean, the question that is being asked among journalists at least is, from where is he getting that kind of, courage to basically not reply to the state detectives or police or whatever? What kind of a deal has he cut with whom? This is the main question. And frankly, if you want to make Shahjahan to speak, if you want to find out what is going on, you cannot have the investigation under the West Bengal's, police and law authority system. He has to be brought out of that state. He has to go under a central authority, and only then he will spill the beans. Inside the state, even if he does, it will not come out. As I said, we don't know how much complicit the state's ruling party is in Shahjahan's case. Okay, and that is why we will keep hearing that he is not cooperating, he is not cooperating. Seriously, is he not cooperating, or is he kind of basking in the knowledge that, yeah, I have cut my deal and I don't have to cooperate?
Right, Joyita. In fact, also, the fact is, Joyita, that, now his interrogation will be very, very crucial. The kind of questions that will be posed to him are very important now.
But that is the thing. You cannot have a fair investigation when he is under that custody of the West Bengal law and order system. It is not going to be a fair investigation. He will not be asked questions because a whole lot of people, I'm not going to name anyone in this, but a whole lot of people has a lot to hide. It is well known fact that, people like Shahjahan Sheikh have been ensuring for years now that the vote goes to a particular party in that state. So a lot has to be questioned. That state apparatus in Bengal, the ruling party, I mean, frankly, I don't see any way that Shahjahan will be answering anything until and unless he is taken out of that state. This investigation is not going anywhere. Zero progress will happen in this investigation.
Yes, stay with us. Let me bring in Manan Jaiswal, leader of the TMC as well. Manan Jaiswal, big questions, of course, on where Shahjahan Sheikh was all this while. We've access to our sources, the kind of plan he had made to evade arrest.
First of all, good evening, good afternoon to the nation. Well, where is Shahjahan now? That is more important than where was Shahjahan in last 55 days, because you all know how the stay order was being there by the High Court. Where you also know when we had gone for getting an SIT done, there was a stay for that also. So, the whole question goes for the judiciary. We live in a country where you have a constitution, we have a law. Law gave us clean sheet and they gave us the right to go and arrest them. You could see 55 days versus 72 hours. You always say, while fine, the state policing was not, being complacent or whatever it is. But what was the role of the ED and the CBI when they can go to Sheikh Shahjahan's house for raid and then the things happen? So why did they go in disguise? Why didn't they take the help of the local policing and asking, let's go and arrest Sheikh Shahjahan? So there are a lot of things. You have to understand, even in the High Court, in the Honorable High Court, the ED and the CBI, I wanted to say election department instead of putting ED. That is how things are resonating in the country. ED is no more an enforcement director, it has become an election department of the BJP. So in that case, what had happened is when this whole thing had happened, we had understood that where the chronology is standing and where we are standing now. Having a stay order and pushing it through. Now, the way Sheikh Shahjahan is arrested, charge sheets are being done, FIR is being done, investigation will happen. And I'll tell you, Every woman leader in the country, every woman, they might come on the TV, can talk differently. Everybody believes in Mamata Banerjee's justice. In Sandeshkhali, for the last 2 weeks, it is a miraculous feat achieved. Not only that, it is basically for the entire nation that how Mamata Banerjee has taken the contingency and the seriousness of the matter and gone door to door. Every individual house, any complaint, please register. Any complaint, please report. And we are taking actions. There have been complaints of earlier years of 2003, 2007. There have been complaints about Manrega, non-payments. There have been complaints about Awas Yojana. Some people have also complained about the Ayushman card. Some people are also talking about the land grabbing. So even the land grabbing cases which have been registered, we have done the analysis. The local DM along with the SDO, they have gone and we have returned the lands to the actual owners. So these are the achievements. You cannot undermine the effort. What happened? What was the response of the government? Did government shy away? No. Did government say no, continue with the rampant? No. Did Mamata Banerjee come and say no, everything is all right, nothing is wrong, we will not listen to anyone? No. What did we do? We went in, she made every leader, every person count, every officer count. Day in, day out, everybody is there, day and night people are working, making things good. Not only that, there's a playground which has been constructed so that people come with the social, engineering. The biggest example of social engineering within the policing and the local people is Sandeshkhali. I can guarantee you, down the line, maybe a year or two, everybody will be talking about Sandeshkhali in a different zone.
Right. Tausif Khan also joins us now, a political analyst. Tausif, now, of course, with his arrest, all eyes on the interrogation, what details will tumble out. We also access, information on the plot to evade arrest by Shahjahan Sheikh, where he went, how he was, his modus operandi through the last month or so.
Yeah, that's the biggest irony, that even after the arrest, even after adequate action is taken in Sandeshkhali by the state government, all media eyes is still in Sandeshkhali. And none of the media eyes is on the accused, sexual molestation accused Brij Bhushan just because he was a BJP member of parliament. You see a list of people who protested against Brij Bhushan, who protested to lodge an FIR, who protested that he should be arrested, who protested that he should be suspended by BJP. All world wrestling champion, starting with Vinay Phogat, who returned her Khel Ratna Award and Arjuna Award. Sakshi Malik, also a gold medalist. Bajrang Punia, a Padma Shri awardee who returned his award. A list of people, credible people who the government, who takes pride in them about their achievement in world sports, in world wrestling. They all have gone on record, protested against Brij Bhushan Singh, who's a powerful member of parliament of BJP. But BJP and the central government, Modi government, does not move an inch. After the Supreme Court intervention, an FIR was filed against him. This case is more than a year long. Sheikh Shahjahan was arrested within 2 days after the High Court Division Bench clarified that there is no arrest, no stay on his arrest. Within 2 days, West Bengal police arrested Sheikh Shahjahan. But what happened to Brij Bhushan Singh? Not arrested yet. No action, because there are hundreds and thousands of Brij Bhushan Singh in BJP who BJP is protecting. They don't care about the woman's place in the country, about the woman's pride in the country. BJP has no remorse. BJP does not care about women's safety and women's honor. They only want to do politics. Because in Sandeshkhali, who is a TMC-run state, Sandeshkhali, where Mamata Banerjee is responsible for the state law and order, BJP is attacking. All central BJP leaders are giving statements, starting from the shameless Smriti Irani, the member, the member of parliament, as well as the union minister, Smriti Irani, called a press conference, and what did she say? Hindu women are being targeted by Muslim men. What is this? Is this not politics? Is this not BJP's politics? The allegation is against Uttam Hajra, Shibu Hajra, Uttam Haldar, Uttam Sardar, and also Sanjay's against Shahjahan Sheikh because they are his aide. But Smriti Irani chose to very clearly on record say that a Hindu woman is being targeted by a Muslim man. Because they only see politics. They don't care about the state of affairs women are in. They are in brute majority in parliament. Do they really care about women representation in parliament? They can pass the law in 1 minute and give reservation to women in parliament. They will not do that. What is stopping BJP from arresting Brij Bhushan Singh? What is stopping BJP from suspending Brij Bhushan Singh?
Okay.
Sheikh Shahjahan has been suspended. Shibu Saldar
let me get a response from Joyita Basu. Joyita, you heard what Tausif Khan has to say. You heard what Manoj Jaiswal of the TMC also has to say in Shahjahan's defense. Also saying that the party has distanced themselves from him, taken action as well. They are saying that this is different how BJP deals with such issues. Your response, Joyita?
Well, frankly, we are supposed to be analysts here. I don't think people who go around by the label of being independent analysts should actually try to divert the focus of this particular show into a territory and act like a party spokesperson. Having said that, as a Bengali who has been seeing, kind of witnessing what is going on in Sandeshkhali and having known, and it's not just me, there are lots of journalists. Maybe somebody can explain, the TMC can explain that suddenly why is that journalistic community in Bengal, which has been very, very subservient to the ruling dispensation over there, why is it that suddenly they are up in arms against Mamata Banerjee? Why is it that journalists are being jailed or given threatened with FIR in this case just because? Why is it? In fact, I think 2 weeks back, they were saying on, they were basically threatening the whole media fraternity all over the country, saying you try to report anything on Sandeshkhali and we are going to ensure that, we will get an FIR and all. So what they have done is that very intimidatory tactics they have been adopting throughout. The fact of the matter is that it took over 51 days to arrest this man. And let's not forget, it is known because you see, in fact, we have been carrying so many of these reports about how these people like Shahjahan Sheikh, they are, whether be it CPM or be TMC, they all need these people because these are the people who have a complete grip on the situation over there, complete grip on the people over there. What they do is that because they get the votes for these parties, they allow these goons to have a total control over that area. So basically, even the police, if you listen to all the testimonies of the women over there, the things that they have been talking about, not everybody can be lying, okay? And the thing is that what they have been saying, the police was acting as a tool of Shahjahan Sheikh. The administration was totally acting as a tool of Shahjahan Sheikh. In short, Mamata Banerjee has no control over people like Shahjahan Sheikh. And perhaps that is the reason why it took over 50 days to arrest this man after that attack on ED. Now, that is why I'm saying, and again, I'm going to say, we don't know what kind of a deal this man has cut with whom. So if there has to be an investigation, if there has to be justice, this man should be, the central agencies should be allowed to arrest this man. They have already gone to court about this particular thing. And since TMC has suspended this man, there is no reason why TMC should have any problem about this man being taken out of the state. And why shouldn't that happen? Let that man be taken out of the state. Let there be a fair investigation. Okay? And the rest of it is all hyperbole and big talk, and frankly, nothing matters like that. There has to be justice. The women have to be given justice. And for that, and I don't see why the TMC should be protecting him now, after he has been, they have suspended him for 6 months or whatever they have done. So hand him over to the central agencies. Then let us see what happens.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.